MLB The Show has baseball in Seattle. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Wade LeBlanc is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
One-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Well, as we're in Seattle, may have some rain in the picture later on, but for now, 59 degrees at first pitch. Now the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Road. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Ready with the 1-1. Fouled away. Hicks stands at second with no outs.
Ball.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, just keeping him close. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. another 2-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. And their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to third. To Gordon for one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is lifted out to left. Gardner moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
1 out, nobody on. Scorched to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Severino has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Here's Jay Bruce now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Encarnacion at second. Bruce on at first with 2 down. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. It remains 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc. He's a .333 hitter.
Gregorius.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Seager is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Comes set with the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Gordon is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Next for Seattle, Tim Beckham. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's only 1 for 10.
Tim Beckham.
The pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hicks is over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Malik Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield. And that time, he wanted 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Here's D. Gordon now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 3. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Another 2-2 offering. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken to throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 0-1 offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Gordon at second with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
1-2. High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Liner towards second. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Mariners forced to settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 11.
1 out here in the Yankees' third inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Called strike 0-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to work.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He worked a walk to open up the ball game. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Santana.
Here comes the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
In now, Edwin Encarnacion. And that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A 1-0 delivery. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
1-1 now to Encarnacion. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
The 0-2 delivery. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Fly ball right down the line and left. Gardner on the move. He's there and records the first out. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Striding into the box, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And he falls behind. 0-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. And Duhar in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mariners leave a couple through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. strikes for New York, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Giancarlo Stanton now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Malik Smith. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. To third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch on its way. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Gregorius on at first, nobody out. Struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, that's
ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Torres.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
He pulls this one into right, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Oh, no, it dropped.
Now
so problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And low, it's a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A 1-2 pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
From the stretch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-0. Hicks running from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
2-0 count, the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and a change is coming here, and that's going to do it for Wade LeBlanc. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Roenis Elias, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Roenis Elias. The designated hitter.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Two out, nobody on. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 6-1. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Two-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Domingo Santana is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Popped up. Voit is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
In now the Mariners DH, Edwin Encarnacion. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now the 1-0 is a ball down and away.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, strike 2. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Torres at the bag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. It's back to Seattle right after this. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Oh, that's out.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Fouled off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar. Lifted in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Smith.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Jay Bruce. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 is low and outside for a ball. On a line, that's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. The 2-2. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A two-run home run off the bat of Kyle Seager. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Adam Ottavino takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino. The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim.
In now, Tim Beckham, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Ottavino, the former Colorado Rocky, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Base is empty here with nobody out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Again, a 1-2. Grounded to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Stepping in, Omar Narvaez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now here it comes. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Torres has it, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 6 and the Mariners 3. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Now to the plate, Torres, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
Torres.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Good curveball. Strike 2. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing.
Now
sometimes
batting.
guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another 0-2 coming. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, the center fielder.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And this one bounds around against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Judge will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
And that misses ball one.
Ball one. No
Hicks
strike.
stands at second with 2 gone.
Yeah.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Dan, Mark, and I are back in Seattle in just a moment. Tommy Canely gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 48, Tommy Canely.
Stepping up now, D. Gordon. He's
Leading
0
up
for
for
1
the
thus far.
Mariners, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike 1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning.
Fielder.
That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
one pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
Please.
Corey Guerin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Corey Guerin.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 0 count. Here it is. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. The 2-0 on the way. Soft grounder left side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty, one man out. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the 2nd time in the inning. Another home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez as they open it up to 8-3. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 8-3. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Holder, originally from Mississippi. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 the count to Jay Bruce.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 now. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball full, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle.
Ready once again, Kyle Seager. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. He's set and the pitch. This is grounded foul. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Two quick strikes and now the 0-2, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's a high pop-up. Voit shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The batter, number one, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Stepping into the box, Tim Beckham. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bruce, the runner at first with two gone. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham. Two and 0 count and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Called strike two as he locks him up there. Two out with the man at first. Full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with two outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Popped him up. Torres has a play. And that ends the inning. Mariners leave one. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Now batting, Torres. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Labor Torres.
He's set. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2, and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Navarez recovers, and a good throw just beats him. Torres almost reached on the strikeout, but he couldn't quite beat the throw, and there's one gone. So striding in, Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch on the way.
Ball.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Smith. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Hicks. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, a ball and no strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Santana makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Zach Britton, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
So digging in now, Malik Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And the pitch. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone, ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. That's popped up. Here comes Gardner, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. To 1-2 now. Smith gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, D. Gordon. Hit back toward the mound. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mitch Haniger. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Britton's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Mariners. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-3 tonight. The Yankees used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Luis Severino pitches well enough to get the W. Wade LeBlanc permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.